Thank you very much for assembling. Now pay attention, kids, because this next part is kind of tricky. You go up the escalator, into the bear's head, and then once inside, down the elevator. Got all that? Good! Move them shiny heinies to your designated places, and let's get this show on the frickin' road!
I can't bring myself to believe that one of us killed Tagami, but now our only option is to identify the killer and sacrifice their life for ours. Isn't that right?
Why don't we start by summarizing what happened? From there we can prove that none of us was the killer. We all know that Tagami's body was found under the table toward the back of the dining hall, right? Near his body, we found night vision goggles, a knife with luminous paint on it, and duct tape stuck to the bottom of the table. As a reminder, his time of death was 11:30. He died of multiple stab wounds from the abdomen to the neck.
As a side note, I think the weapon was long and thin, with a thickness of about 5 millimeters.
Tagami was definitely killed during the power outage, too.
Which means Pekoyama's the sneakiest fish in this barrel of suspects.
I'm not the killer.
Hey, the lady says it ain't her.
Don't mindlessly believe whatever the hell she says. Pekoyama was in the office where the fuse box is. You tripped the breaker to cause a blackout and stabbed Tagami with that knife while we were busy panicking, didn't you? Fess up!
That's wrong! The blackout wasn't caused by tripping the breaker. Considering her height, Pekoyama couldn't have reached it. Besides...
Not true! She could have triggered it remotely somehow.
Ah, I know. Maybe she whacked it with a rock.
Or what if they simply overloaded the breaker?
I agree with that!
Really?
I suspect the power outage was caused by the 3 irons set up in the storage room, and the air conditioners in the dining hall and office, which were set to turn on at 11:30. That's practically the same time Tagami died.
Makes sense. The perps set it up beforehand, the power would go out no matter their own location.
Damn straight. Besides, Pekoyama was in the toilet the whole time. For it to take that long, she was definitely shitting.
Yes, I was indeed struck by acute stomach pains upon entering the office. I was unable to leave the restroom thereafter. Can we move on from this topic?
Hinata, how far will your hope shine through?
Jeez, this culprit is one sly dog. Now I'm getting worried we'll actually find the creep.
It'll be okay. You don't need to worry. We're talking about some lowly killer, you know? They couldn't possibly stand a chance against the symbols of hope. There's no way we can lose here. A pathetic trial like this is nothing more than a stepping stone.
What?
Hope will win in the end. I tell you, I'm absolutely certain of it.
Komaeda, what's gotten into you?
What do you mean?
This whole time, haven't you been saying that the killer couldn't possibly be one of us?
Was I? Anyway, let's talk about the case. Although we've managed to figure out the trick behind the power outage, the problem is figuring out who set it up. If we narrow it down to someone who could secretly set the AC timer and set up the irons, wouldn't that make all of us suspects?
Yeah, what's your point?
When you get down to it, we haven't found a single clue that traces back to the culprit. Even if we retrace the events leading up to the murder, do you really think we'll uncover who actually did it?
Good God!
But I guess this is only natural. After all, none of us here is the killer.
Hey, you're contradicting what you just said.
Let's stop already. I've had enough. I don't want to be at odds with my classmates anymore. I can't believe the way we're condemning fellow classmates is even remotely rational. Who cares if we don't find the killer?
I don't like it either. Let me go home.
Knock that off. If you start saying that, it makes me want to give it up.
It kinda bothers me too.
Guys, get a grip! Don't you realize none of us will make it out alive if we don't find the culprit?
Aren't we friends? A murder would never take place between fellow friends.
Then why did Tagami die?
Doesn't matter. Let's call it quits. And after all, we don't have a single piece of real evidence that points to the killer.
You're wrong. Or so I think.
What was that?
I mean, we've already found that piece of evidence.
Wait, what? Do you mean to say you figured out the killer's identity?
I think, maybe, possibly. But it's the clue to a suspicious person. I think.
Oh? Then why don't you put it out there? What is this evidence of yours?
First off, let's think about how the culprit got their hands on the knife. Even with the luminescent paint, doesn't change the fact that it was taped to the bottom of the table, does it?
Right. They still would have had to find the table in the dark. I got it! Going by the map Koizumi made, the killer must have followed the lamp cord to the table.
The cord!
And the person who happened to set up the decor. Komaeda? Wouldn't that be you?
Me? That's just a coincidence.
And you took a long time cleaning. You had plenty of time to place the knife.
That's also a coincidence.
That's 2 coincidences too many.
3. Didn't Komaeda prepare the chopsticks we drew to decide who got stuck with cleaning duty?
You rigged them somehow, didn't you?
So that's the deal. You was trying to discourage us with that weird speech earlier, to cover the fact you're the goddamn killer.
I'm not convinced it makes you the culprit, but doesn't it provide a strong enough basis to consider you a suspect?
If there's anything you'd like to say in your defense, Komaeda, please feel free. To be honest, I don't want to believe it's you. We conducted the investigation together, and you were always so kind. I hate to think you're the one who killed Tagami. Komaeda, what do you have to say?
Huh?
All of you ultimates are confronting the despair of a friend's death. How wonderfully beautiful. Your conclusion is correct. Indeed, I was behind everything. I'm the one who followed the electric cord in the darkness to the table, and the one who taped the knife under the table. The power outage, my handiwork too, naturally.
You deceived us this whole time?
I wouldn't think of it. I could never deceive all of you. I know better than anyone that I'm an insignificant human being. Such an irredeemably worthless, low-down, horrible, foolish, inferior scumbag who shouldn't dare presume to have any hopes or dreams. To be so impudent as to strive towards something.
Yikes! He's the type of guy who'd kill animals around the neighborhood as a kid!
But even so, let me correct you on just one point. I didn't need to rig the drawing of the chopsticks. After all, my talent is...
the ultimate...
lucky student. Now then, since you know who the culprit is, we may as well finish this. Let's start the voting for guilt or innocence. Monokuma?